Well, this week brings another big game to Kingsholm.
Yeah, I think the boys are, and the fans are really looking forward to it. Thursday night at home after a good win on Friday in Europe is going to be one to look forward to, and we can't wait to get out there.
As you say, big win on Friday in the league. As a group of players, do you separate the idea of European games and league games, or do you just see it as the next match?
I think you just see it as the next match. I think, when you think about it in the larger context of things, obviously it's different, but from our point of view, it's about building momentum towards the end of the season and looking at the next game as building blocks. And I think you're in as good as your last game, and we did some really good things against the Quins, but we did some naff things as well. So from that point of view, we're just looking forward to Thursday night getting out there and running around again.
You want to carry things forward from the Quins game into the Biarritz game, but as you say, as good as your last game. The game previous to that, the London Welsh game, wasn't so sparkling.
No, I think we were fully aware of that as well. I think as a team and I think a coaching setup as well, we all looked at each other and looked at each individually as well what we needed to do to get better, and we weren't all happy with our performances, and individually we needed to get better. I knew personally that the things we needed to do and I needed to do in order to help the team, and so we all took a long hard look at ourselves and what we wanted to be, find the identity as a team, and hopefully we showed some of that on Friday night, what we can do and glimpses of that and the way we want to play the game. So we're looking forward to another challenge against Biarritz.
Biarritz, a huge name in Europe. Do you sit down and study? Do you watch what they're doing when you go into the game, or is it all about how you're going to carry a Kingsholm game to them?
Yeah, I think you've got to look at both angles really. I think we've got to look what we're good at and what's good for us as a backline or as a team, and what we can build into the team. But I think you'll be naive if you don't look at what Biarritz bring to the table, and we're fully aware of their history in Europe and in the Harlequins Cup, and now in the Amlin it's a very important challenge for us, and we want to progress. So we've looked at them already and what they can bring to the table. But I think from a rugby point of view and professional point of view, we look at ourselves and the way we need to do things slightly better. We can look after ourselves and we should be fine.
In this professional game, this professional era, it's all about sharing, taking, carrying experiences across.
Yeah.
This is your first season of Europe with Gloucester, obviously Leicester, a renowned club in Europe. Are there elements or factors that you can maybe help transfer to the Gloucester club from your experiences before?
I think there's plenty of experienced players in this team that have experienced big games in their career, whether it's internationally or just around in the club scene. But I think you just got to be fully mentally prepared for what is going to be a very bruising encounter. The French teams always have big packs, and they're very dangerous in counter-attack as well. And if you give them edge, they'll take all of it. So from that point of view, you just got to be very switched on mentally and be fully aware of what they can bring. But I think you look at the sort of players we've got in our squad and what we have, we've got to be very aware of our potential as well. And if we get things right, then it can be very exciting. So we're just, I think, just quietly confident, but also just eager to get out there again.